Hello, awesome grade 12 students. By the way, I'm your teacher Roy, and welcome to this subject, Media and Information Literacy. This time, we will going to discuss the lesson 1, which is the introduction of Media and Information Literacy. Learning competencies. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to describe how much media and information affect communication, identifies the similarities and differences of media literacy, information literacy, and technology literacy, editorialize the value of being literate in media and information, shares to the class media habits, lifestyles, and preferences. Okay, now let's define the literacy, media, media literacy, information literacy, technology literacy, and media and information literacy. Okay, first, what is literacy? Literacy is the ability to identify, understand, interpret, create, communicate, and compute using printed and written materials associated with varying contexts. Literacy involves a continuum of learning wherein individuals are able to achieve their goals, develop their knowledge and potential, and participate fully in their community and wider society. So, it means kung literate ka, dapat marunong ka mag-assess, no? Kung totoo ba o hindi ang information, dapat marunong ka din mag-understand, marunong ka din mag-interpret, marunong ka din mag-create, marunong ka din mag-communicate, and marunong ka din mag-compute. Kung ma-achieve mo lahat ng yan, matatawag ka ng isa kang literate. Okay, next. What is media? Media is the physical objects used to communicate with or the mass communication through physical objects such as radio, television, computers, film, etc. It also refers to any physical object used to communicate messages. So, ibig sabihin, ang media ito yung ginagamit para mag-pass ng message from one side to another side. Example, may kamag-anak ka sa ibang lugar. So, what is the forms of media do you use para makakommunicate ka sa kanila? Media, it refers also a tangible things or ito yung mahawakan. Okay, so natapos na natin yung literacy saka yung media, which is yung literacy is yung may kakayahan kang mag-identify, mag-understand, mag-interpret, mag-create, mag-communicate, and mag-compute. Then yung media naman is yung ginagamit natin para magpasa ng message. So ngayon, dito sa media literacy is pinaghalo na silang dalawa. So first, let's define media literacy. Media literacy is the ability to assess, analyze, evaluate, and create media in a variety of forms. It aims to empower citizens by providing them with the competencies such as knowledge and skills necessary to engage with traditional media and new technologies. So, it means, if you are a media literate, meron kang kakayahang gumamit, marunong kang mag-analyze, marunong kang mag-evaluate, at marunong kang gumawa ng sarili mong media. So, ibig sabihin, dapat marunong ka rin gumawa ng sarili mong information na galing mismo sa iyo, na hindi na receive ka lang ng receive ng information na galing sa iba. So, dapat marunong ka rin gumawa ng sarili mong information. Okay, next, dito naman tayo sa information. What is information? Information is a broad term that covers processed data, knowledge derived from the study, experience, instructions, signals, or ay symbols. Okay, so hindi na naman dapat natin yan siya i-explain kasi alam nyo naman yan because information is information. So, it is what you get from the receiver or the source. Then, information is the product of a data. Hindi ka makakagawa ng information kung wala kang data. Okay, next is the information literacy. No? What is information literacy? Information literacy is the ability to recognize when information is needed and to locate, evaluate, and effectively communicate information in its various formats. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung kakayahan ng isang literate kung kailangan ba yung information na yan or hindi. Okay, next. What is technology literacy? Technology literacy is the ability of an individual either working independently or with others to responsibly, appropriately, and effectively use technological tools. Using these tools, an individual can access, manage, integrate, evaluate, create, and communicate information. Ibig sabihin, you are a literate in technology. If you use the technology well, dapat marunong kang gumamit ng technology. So, technology ang ginagamit natin para makipag-communicate sa mga taong gusto nating i-keep in touch. So, meron na tayong media, meron na tayong information, at meron na rin tayong literacy. Pag hinihalo ang tatlong ito, ang sabi dito is media and information literacy is the essential skills and competencies that allow individuals to engage with media and other information providers effectively, as well as develop critical thinking and lifelong learning skills to socialize and become active citizens. So, ibig sabihin na nade-develop dito ang iyong critical thinking and lifelong learning skills. So, dapat di ka lang gawa ng gawa, di ka lang receive ng receive. You are able to assess, you are able to evaluate, you are able to create your own information. The media and information design framework, it is your guide to analyze, design, development, implementation, and evaluation of pertinent media and information outputs. And now, focus kayo dito sa dalawang pictures na ito. Tignan yung maigi. Intindihin yung maigi kung ano yung mensahe ng pictures na yan. Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds to analyze kung ano bang ibig sabihin iparating, kung ano bang yung gustong iparating ng picture na yan sa atin. Okay, time is up. So, according sa picture na yan, mayroong mga dalawang katanungan. Are we too independent on technology? Why or why not? Are we bounded by them? Why or why not? Actually, there is no wrong answer. Nasa high-tech world na tayo ngayon, nasa modern world na tayo ngayon. Lahat na ng tao ay gumagamit ng technology like smartphone, laptop, computers, and etc. But it's depend on you on how you will use technology. That is why you have this subject para malaman natin kung paano gamitin ng tama ang technology or paano gamitin sa tamang paraan yung teknolohiya. Okay, next. According to Abraham Lincoln, don't believe everything you read on the internet. Example is pictures. Sabi dito, 2/3 of Americans think fake news causes confusion. The other 1/3 said, why are we talking about this when we're being invaded by killer dolphins? Okay, so ngayon, did you believe these news items were true? How did you know they were true or false? Are all news and information on the internet is true? Why or why not? Okay, don't believe all posted over social medias are true. Some of them is fake. For example, yung mga na-share na post sa Facebook about sa pandemic ngayon, no, sa COVID. Like, iba't ibang gamot raw sa COVID. Like, number of death caused by the COVID. So, ngayon, paano mo ngayon masasabi na totoo lahat ng balita na yan? No? So, evaluate natin kung fake news ba yan or hindi. Kung legit ba yung source ng news o hindi. No? Huwag muna tayo maniwala sa mga shared na post sa Facebook. Kasi hindi natin alam kung totoo ba yan siya or hindi. Okay, media and information affect communication. According to Brainly.ph app profile 2164769, communication can be affected by external factors or from the environment around us. Like news, it is timely changing and requires the support of facts and information, and therefore be affected by media and information. Why media? It is because the media makes communicating a lot easier than before. There is internet present today, which enables chatting with friends and families through phone screens. It greatly affects the distribution of information. It widens the range in just a short time. There is also TV networks, radios, that communicates with a large amount of people. Information. Information, it is a supply of communication. It makes talking and sharing opinion with other much more meaningful and with sense. Information is what we talk about. Even the mere thing that you inform your parents that you are going to come home late via phone call or chat is giving out information. You see, these two things mentioned greatly affects communication in many ways, but it helps for a greater cause. We people find the best ways to reach our loved ones and many other people on that matter. For we want to make things easier and less of a hassle. It is called innovating, improving communication. The value of being a media and information literate individual. According to Brainly.ph question 2472458, information is important because it gives people knowledge on how to deal with things. Discussion in a classroom is a great way to spread correct information, especially for children up to their college years. Nowadays, since it is a fast-evolving world, people learn to use the media to spread information. This may be through radio, television, computer, and cell phones. With the aid of media, we can easily communicate the information to the persons we know personally, like the use of text and calls. But because of social media, our power and responsibility become greater because we have a large scope, and that is the public audience. Media and information come hand in hand, and both are great. As a responsible audience, we should pick only the right and valued information for a better understanding of events, circumstances, people, and everything to avoid misunderstanding and promote better communication. Media habits, lifestyle, and references. According to Brainly.ph question 1730117, media habits, lifestyle, and preferences are broad topics. Media habits refer to the usual activities related to the consumption. Media habits refer to the usual activities related to the consumption of media like the television, radio, and newspaper. Media lifestyle refers to how the behaviors are incorporated into one's life. Media references refer to the individual tastes and styles as related to media usage.